Yeah, it's David Mincy. That's his ring.
David Mincy. I've played for. It's kind of strange, though. Well, welcome to the call. We're glad to have you in here tonight. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, tired, but I'm here.
Tired's a good thing. That means you must have been working.
Yeah, I was so tired this morning I was staggering.
Oh, that's getting pretty tired. That's getting pretty tired. So what have you been doing here lately, and how are you doing? Besides tired.
I've been cutting a lot of trees.
I thought you were supposed to be making trees well and helping trees.
Well, these trees were dead, and they were about 40 foot tall, and they were right on the guy's house. It had a hole in the center of it about the big around as your forearm.
That sounds. Put it down then. Keep it from falling. Good evening, Georgia. We're glad to have you in here. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Mike. It's Sandy, North Carolina.
Good evening, Miss Sandy. We're mighty glad to hear you. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually doing pretty good. I am just thrilled to death. I can see out of my left eye better than over 60 years.
Oh, wow.
It's just fantastic. And now he said whenever I get ready, he'll do the right eye and make it look just as good. So I don't know, I got to see what we got planned and everything. Right now, we're in the process of getting Barbie's teeth all fixed up. They pulled five of them the other day, so we are in the process of that. I might have to just put things off on the eye until we get her squared away, because it's her turn to be important. She's always important. So it's her turn. We need. As soon as we do, I'm gonna let them go back in and make my right eye see as good as the left eye, because I am just thrilled to death with the way it works. So,
wonderful.
After 61 years, glasses I hadn't, other than just reading, I haven't been wearing my glasses here lately. So I'm thrilled and great.
Good to hear something work the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, that is. Somebody dropped out, sounded like.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't you? Well, that's good.
Wasn't me.
Maybe Reverend Dave. He wasn't sure how long he could stay in. Let's see who else just joined. Georgia, please tell us where you're from. Okay.
Hi, Mike. It's Marnie, but I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
It's off and on. It came in off and on.
You're breaking up a bit, Mike. Hi, Marnie.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mike.
Hi. Now, I've got my brand new headphones and brand new microphone in here. Well, I'm breaking up.
I can hear you now, but when you were answering me, you couldn't understand what you were saying.
Well, can you understand me now? Am I okay now?
Right at the moment.
Well, that's where I live, is at the moment. Uh-oh. Someone else just dropped out. I don't know who. You still in here, Marnie?
David's still here.
Maybe Marnie will call back in. Via text a little while this afternoon. Glad to hear her in here. I've been missing Marnie for a little while there. I told her so. Well, Sandy, you got anything going on exciting?
No, we just been so busy with real estate. I haven't even had moments to market anything. It's very hectic.
Busy with real estate's a good thing.
Yeah, pays the bills.
Well, it pays the bills, but when you're busy there, it means everything else is looking up too.
Yeah.
Good evening. This is Mike in Georgia. Who just joined us? You want to tell us who you are and where you're calling from?
It's Marnie again.
Well, I'm glad to hear you come back.
We got disconnected.
Yeah, I heard it drop out.
I think that was me on this end.
We're glad to have you back.
Thank you. Who's the third person on? It says 3 people.
We got me and you and Sandy and David Mincy here for sure. I'm not sure about Reverend Dave. Was here a few minutes ago, but he may have dropped off. He's in some kind of care facility. They've been treating him for a month or so, but he's been calling in from there.
Oh, what's wrong with him? Or should I ask?
I don't really know what's wrong with him. He just some medical problems, and they've been treating him. He said he's gonna get to come home in about 2 weeks. So.
Oh, okay. When you're talking to him, say hi to him for me.
I will most definitely do that.
I was trying to see if he was on I couldn't find his Facebook. I don't know if I'm a friend of his, because I was going to wish him and everyone else a happy Easter.
Well, I know he has a Facebook account, and he's on Facebook, but I actually can't tell you what his username or whatever it is Facebook, because I usually...
It wouldn't help even if I don't have it, because he won't be able to friend me, so I'll just wait till he gets home then.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yeah, I'll definitely tell him you want him as a friend.
Well, we might be, but I just not sure, and I was trying to see today if I was under him for something, like if he went under Reverend Dave or Reverend David, or
he usually uses Rev Dave 8 as a username. You might try looking for it that way. I don't know if he uses on Facebook or not, but almost everything else I know he uses Rev Dave 3588. So.
Okay. Thank you.
We have been missing you, and we're glad to hear you in here tonight. Like I said, we've got Sandy with us.
Hi,
We've
Sandy.
got David Mincy.
Hi, David.
Hi, Marnie.
How's the weather there? I hear it's really, really hot.
Yeah, it was about 81 today.
Oh, okay, because I have a friend that just came back after the March break, and she said it was in the 90s and very humid.
It was.
Yeah. Can I switch your weather, please?
Well, it's good to hear you in here, Marnie. It's always good to hear your voice.
Thank you. We're a very talkative bunch, eh?
Yeah, they're talking.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to do the talking, because I don't know what you've been talking about.
David Mincy there to ask us a question, because for some reason or another he seems to come up with questions that takes us the rest of the call to get answered. But he's good at it, and we appreciate him being in here. He's come too here for the last, 2 or 3 calls. We've missed him too, so we're glad to hear him in there tonight.
Okay.
I was here last call.
Was you?
Yeah.
I don't remember you.
I was there.
I apologize.
I was there.
Well, I apologize. I didn't remember you being in here. I know we've I have been lately. My mother's not doing real well, so I've been preoccupied with her. And
I'm sorry to hear that. Was it Barbara's dad or your dad that was sick?
He was in the hospital with congestive heart failure and fluid on his heart and lungs, and they had him in there for a few days, and then they've drained him, I guess. They unplugged it and let it drain out, and they gave him some diuretics, and then he got a little bit better, so they've put him back in the nursing home now, where that's pretty much where he stays all the time. So, but he did get to doing a little bit better, and we were glad for that.
Oh,
I'll be back. I'll be back shortly. I got to go to the little boy's room.
All righty.
Marnie?
Yeah.
Rev Dave's Facebook is David L. Whitmer.
Okay, just wait a second, thank you, because I tried a few things today, but not the L. David? Rev David?
Yeah, there's no Rev in the name. He just uses David L. Whitmer.
Oh, just David L. Whitmore. Okay.
Yeah, Whitmer.
M-U-R?
E-R.
Oh, E-R, okay. So, David L. Whitmer. Okay, I was using Reverend. And
yeah, me too.
And I didn't have a L for his initials or anything. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back. All right. Well, tell us, what have you got to bring into the conversation tonight that's going to stimulate it real good?
On your GoDaddy.
Yes, sir.
And you got your domain.
Yes, sir.
On the domain, I tied it to the winning team system.
It's not really what you want to do. You want to send it to your Skyfork capture page, and let the capture page send them to the winning team system.
Okay. So I got to go back in there and deal with that right now.
Yeah. The reason you want to send it to
the same mistake, David.
Yeah,
same thing.
The reason you want to send it to the capture page is the capture page will serve 3 functions: the WTS sales page, and it will also to your Skyfork business contacts list, and it will also trigger the autoresponder and put them in a series of 20 emails that it'll send out over there. So that's the reason you page, and so it'll let it do the work for you. Put everything in automatic.
Don't they suggest sometimes too that when you doing I don't know what you call it now, but your domain or whatever you want it short too sometimes? Don't they say?
It's always better to have it as short as you can get it. Sometimes, with so many people on the sometimes it's hard to get a short domain, at least what you want it to say. But yes, that's always a good idea. If you can get a short domain, is to use a short domain. It's definitely a good idea to do what David's trying to do there, is use a domain instead of using a URL, because there's, you got a lot of Stifort people out there. There's a lot, well over 100,000 Stifort people. And when you get that many people and they're all using a very similar URL for capture page, people like like Facebook and even Twitter and some of the others, they get the so many people using the same URL that they must be spamming like that. So what they do is they block it, and Stifort is one that gets blocked. If you anything that has Stifort, it's not the only one, but it's one of the ones that gets blocked pretty regular when there's really absolutely no reason for it. But like I said, when Facebook sees so many thousands the same Stifort, they just assume. So if you use your own domain name, and you're the only one using it, and therefore they usually don't block it. And if you have it for the capture page, everything works smoothly that way. So that's why we recommend that people use their, a domain name that, and usually if you go with a .info or something like that, you can you can get those fairly cheap. If you look around out there and do a little search, you can find domain name suppliers that actually have some pretty good sales, and they're pretty cheap. So it's that is the go. They're I don't know. I've used one I use recently is snd.info. Send more info, and I usually word my ads, and I try to keep my advertising as short as I can. I'm usually what I'm doing is a free marketing system, the Winning Team, free marketing support tools, training, and I'm give and have them, in order to get more information how they can get that for free. I just tell them to go to Send More Info, sendmore.info. And when it does, it goes to my capture page, and then my capture page goes to work for me. It sends them to the WTS sales page, and it also puts them in my business contacts, puts them in the autoresponder. So, and of course, the sales page is promoting the Winning Team. It promotes Stifort, and it also promotes the Four Corners Alliance Group. So it.
Okay, question.
Yes, sir.
I'm back here in my capture page listings.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top, it's http davidmissymyopportunityplus.com.
Yeah.
And down below that, I got http winningteamsystem.weebly.com/David Missy. So
yes, sir.
It's going to throw the capture page up first, and then it'll go to the Winning Team system, right?
You want to put, let me get over here to Stifort, and you want at the top, when you're editing, setting up your capture page, you
No,
want
I've already got them. I've already got them set up. I put the HTTP winningteamsystemweebly.com with my capture pages.
I'm not sure I'm following what you're saying there. So,
in other words, in the list, it says My Opportunity Plus.
okay.
Down below that, it says HTTP winningteamsystem.weebly.com/David Mincy. That's how we set it up on one of the calls.
Well, let me run over it real quick just to make sure that we're on the same page. When you go to edit your landing page or capture page, whatever you want to call it, there, you got the first box you got is web address, and the web address is where you want to put the system.
Okay, they're all set up. They're all set up that way.
Okay, and then you have your lead capture page, which you choose whichever one you want. I use Gold Capture Page, whichever one you want there. The third box down is your actor, whether you want to use Actor 1 or Actor 2. I guess Actor 1 should be actress. That's the lady act, that comes out, and the Actor 2 is the man that comes out. It's my opinion is that I choose not to use a Flash movie, because when they get sent to the Winning Team system, which has several videos on it, and I don't want to add necessary, because that will that'll get people bored with watching videos, and they'll click off and go somewhere else. And the bottom box is source code. You really don't need to put anything in there if you don't really want to. And of course you click submit, and you've got that all set up. Now, tell me again what you're doing and how you've got things set up.
Well, I just changed it. I'm using my businesspagepro.com because it's a gold capture page with actor number 2, and it's permanent. And I did it with Forward with Masking. It says the title, a free marketing system together to learn and earn. And then description, tools and training. Keywords, 4 Corners Alliance Group, Sci4, Team Global Impact.
That sounds good. Sounds good what you've got there.
Okay.
That should work, because click on your domain, it sends them to your landing page, your Stifle landing page, which in turn, the form out on there, it sends them to your Winning Team System sales page, and it also does the other 2 things, puts them in your business contacts and in your autoresponder. So it sounds like that ought to work. Your biggest thing you need to do now is get that domain name you've got and get it out. Give away a few marketing systems. That's the best thing in the world. And if you can't get, you're talking to the wrong people, I guess. But so you should be able to do that. Just let them know that you're giving away a marketing system that will provide them with support, tools, and training, and that we're doing and have it absolutely free, and take advantage of all the support, tools, and training that we offer them. And if they're knowing that, then they need to go to the domain name you've chosen there, and when they do that, then let the system go into automatic and take over for
Yeah, but I can't get it to save.
What are you saving?
I'm edited forwarding, and I changed it.
You're in GoDaddy right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go over to Go. You can see exactly what I'm telling you. I guess I could do it on.
Package, same thing.
Oh. Okay. And you click on one. Let's see. And you went down to forwarding.
Right.
And you manage forwarding, and you have your domain, subdomain, forwarding. You updated the forwarding. Let's update this forwarding here on this one. Okay, forwarding with map. Using permanent. That's good. Forward with, and then you have a title, description, and keywords. Did you make it? If you made any changes in it, then it will turn into a darker green, then it'll fade it out.
But it's not doing it. Mine is not changing. And I hit preview, and it comes up with my goal capture page with vector number 2. So it's working there.
It's you got the right URL in there, so that's good. But for the edit to come out, open up, it gets darker. Is what it does. You have to make a change either in title, description, or keywords somewhere in there. If it doesn't, then change in there. If you don't need any change in there, that's okay.
There it is.
You got it?
Yeah. I took one thing out, and it got green.
Okay, you can put that back now if you green
No, I'll run it without it.
Okay.
It had feeder matrix in there, and
Okay, well, you probably don't need that for where you're forwarding it. So when the edit turns dark green, then you just click on that, and it takes you to your.
It says your request has been submitted.
Okay, you clicked on save there.
Yeah.
And it takes a few minutes for throughout the internet there, but really not too long. And once it gets propagated, you can just go into your web browser and type your domain name in there, and it should send you right to your landing page, your capture page.
Okie dokie.
Nobody ever sees your landing page.
Got that fixed.
Well, I'm glad. Right. Sandy, you said the same thing. Did that help you? Did you have any question about that?
No, we talked about it last week. I was sending mine to the winning team instead of to the capture page.
Okay,
so
well, you understand why that we send it to the capture page, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay, and let the capture page send them to the winning.
Yeah.
And
okay, now I got another question.
Okay.
What's a premium DNS?
Premium DNS. Well, DNS is domain system.
You broke up. What was it again?
Domain name system is what it means. And you really,
You don't need it?
Premium DNS. You really don't need to you just leave it where
You went blank, Mike.
I went blank. I'm not blank. You hear me now?
Yeah. I hear you now.
Isn't that what they said on the Verizon? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's what George Bush said to the... can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Like I said, with the premium DNS, you don't need to change any of that. You just leave it the way GoDaddy had it to start with. Marty, what we're doing is the same process can be used for just about anything. But what we're doing is of course promoting the Winning Team sales page, Winning Team System sales page, the Stifort landing page to do it with, and by just directing people by way of our own domain name that's forwarded to it, we're loading them into sending them to our sales page, but then we're loaded them in autoresponder. We've got one of the 5 autoresponders that you have available to you in Stifort. We've got one of those set up with a series of 20 autoresponder messages, so it'll drip on people for about 3 weeks. 20 is the largest amount that you can use with Stifort. That's all Stifort. But after
20 what?
20 autoresponder messages, email messages get sent out, and of course what it does is keep telling them about the Winning Team system and the Winning Team sales. Trying to encourage them to watch the movie and watch the Four Corners movie, and click on them and join them. We've got a tab each system. They can. I'm getting an echo now.
Yeah, you break that.
I don't understand. I'm gonna sometime between now and next Thursday, I'm gonna switch all of this around to my other computer and see if it works better. According to everything here, it tells me everything's working fine here. I've got the little green color and everything. I don't know. I bought a brand new, nice headset, microphone. So I don't know what. But anyway, Marty, the process that we're using can be used with just about anything that you want to promote.
Yeah.
But, so.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Just a little bit, but I hear you all right.
Okay.
But what we set up so that just almost a brand new networker, somebody just anything about marketing or anything, set the system up, and we go through and help them get it all set up, including sales page and everything, and then all they have to do is just promote their domain that goes over to their landing page, and once they've done that, it just about puts everything on automatic for them. So even or the most experienced networker can all have a system that'll go to work for them and build their business. All you need then is of course, to send that domain name to. We use Facebook a lot. We've got the Facebook, advertising group. Ooh, I got some echo there again. I don't know where it's coming from. Let me see if I can turn this down just a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Well, I turned it down, way down. Oh, okay, I'm not hearing an echo in there anymore, so maybe that's helping, I hope. But that's what we're doing, and we're utilizing Stifop that we already have and putting our marketing automatic. It's working. We've been doing this now for about 3 weeks with this particular system, and it's working. It's working very well. So we're excited about it. And
what system are you talking about? Stiford or another one?
Well, it's pretty much a combination system that we put together.
Pardon?
What's that?
I couldn't hear you. Pardon?
I said it's pretty much a system that we call it the web, but it's a system that we have put together, the components, and put them together so that an automated system to do them. All they have to do is just their landing page out in front of people, and we do that with the domain name that's for the landing page. And through IBO, through Facebook, through Twitter, I've got a couple other systems that I just I'm just putting them out there, and what we're finding is it works. People get in and they got some messages coming to them on a daily. They have the option using the Stifop system. They have the option to opt out if they want to. So far, one person opt out, and I've had a lot of them opt in. So.
Okay, I understood what you were saying by going through Stifop, but then you said something about the winning teams. Was that the new system that you have through the winning team? Is that what you're talking about?
Right. The winning team system is what we're calling it, WTS, and we have a sales page that is put up, a link in Facebook or something. You can click at it and go. It actually page, and then you can fill a little form out and go over there. And if you don't want all 20 messages, you don't have to see them. You can just opt out, and it'll stop them. But the first thing that'll happen though is it will send you over to the winning team sales page. You can see exactly what it's doing, how we put it together.
So can you just put winning team sales team? Or, I'm not quite following you. So when you said to go to Facebook.
Oh, I said what we're doing in Facebook is, I'm using the SND More, sendmore.info. And what I do is I put a little short, one sentence thing that says that I'm giving away a marketing system that provides support, training, and tools for network marketers, especially targeted towards new network marketers. And if you want to know more about it and you want more interest, there, go to the http:// SNDMORE.info. What that does is when they click on that, and that's all I'm really putting. But when they click, it sends them to the through the landing page. The landing page is a control system, but it sends them over to the capture page, the Stifort capture page. They put in their name and email address, and when they click submit there, it sends them to a website that we have created. It's one-page website. It's not pretty simple, but what it does is a sales page to first of all encourage them to click on the tab that allows them to join the winning team, which takes them over to the form to join the winning team. The next thing it does is there's a video that explains Four Corners and what it's all about and how it works and that. There's a tab there they can click and join the Four Corners. There's also the Stifort movie. If you're familiar with the Stifort movie, it's there, and a tab under it that there, and they can go to info, Stifort, which is a page that tells them a little bit about the company and the products, and it gives them a click and join Stifort if they want. Of course, there's a couple more steps on the sales page that just tells people that we want them to share. The next step is to share this with 4 people, and then help teach those 4 people how to succeed by using them. That's pretty much it. And it's simple. It's got a lot of white space around it, so it doesn't clutter things up. And people see that. But what happens is, though, they also trigger the autoresponder, which sends them an email every day for 20 days. They have the option to opt out. That email, what that email does is keep sending them back to the WTS sales page. They keep seeing about Stifort, they keep seeing about the Four Corners and seeing about the winning team over and over. They're either tired of it and they're tired of it and they join. And of course that's the option. The goal we're looking for is to get them joined, and then we plug them into the system, and so that they can turn around and do the same thing we're doing, and they can find their 4 people too. It's working well. I'm excited about and like I said, it's something that's really simple. We'll go through and help anybody coming into the system that we'll help them get their system set up. You don't have to write. That page is already, all you have to do is just, we personalize the page just for the, the new person coming in. We'll personalize a page just for them and give it to them and help them get it set up.
I kind of understand what you're saying, but
it's been, one of the problems is people, brand new, they come in and how to go about marketing. They don't know how to go about getting, their information. So, to help people learn about the whatever they're looking for, they're looking to promote. They don't know how to get people in front of that program and how to see it and stuff like that. This pretty much automates what we're doing. It automates the process. So what we do is just learn the real simple step of just hey, look, I've got a marketing system that provides support, training, and tools. We're giving this system away for free. Would you be interested? If you're interested, URL to go to that'll give you some more information about it.
Right.
That's it. And once they plug the people into when they get over to the capture page, fill in the form, the system takes over automatically and keeps them in the system for 3 weeks. If they hadn't joined in 3 weeks, they're probably not going to. Which I tell people that's all right too. I get excited when people don't. Basically means that I don't have to worry about them anymore. I can go concentrate on the people that are interested in joining. And basically the system is, like I said, running on automatic. So it doesn't take my time. I spend my time getting out and promoting my URL that sends them to the capture page.
Okay, thanks for explaining. I would have to go by step to.
Sure. If you'll do, go to SND More, send.info, and your page, fill in the little form, and it'll take you over to the sales page, and you can see what's going on.
Okay, but is that? You said it so fast. Is that sendmore.info all in full or just the initials?
It's HTTP SNDORE dot.
Wait a minute. SND.
SND. I send. I couldn't get SEND. I couldn't get SEND because somebody else had already taken that. So I used SND.
Yeah.
Send more, MORE. And it's all run together, one word. Sendmore.info.
Okay.
And all that does is take people to the Skyfork capture page. And if you fill in the form and click submit on that, then it takes you directly to the it says WTS, Winning Team System, sales page. And like I said, it's a real simple thing, but you can just scroll down through it and look at it and see exactly what we're talking about. And what it does is it takes a series of 20 messages, one each day, people going back to that sales page until, they understand what they need to do.
Right. Okay.
And like I said, go ahead and take a look at it and see what we're talking about. It can be used with anything. If somebody wants, they'd have to rewrite the sales page for whatever program they want. But the way we're doing it, the process we're doing it, could be used in a program to automate. So that's the main idea, is to be able to automate it, especially taking somebody brand new, into marketing, into networking, and make it easy for them to get started.
Right. Okay, I'll look into it.
Okay. And if you got any questions, you can always come back on the call here and ask us, next Thursday, or if you got a chance, or you know how to reach me on Skype. So yep. I'll be glad to answer anything I can.
Okay.
Does anybody else have any other questions? We got about 4. The hour comes up. No, I've been running my mouth a lot, but I do that.
Helps us learn, Mike.
That's what I'm trying to, I'm trying to help you learn, but in the process, I learn too. That's one of the greatest things in the world about teaching someone. As you teach, you learn. You can't teach until you learn, until you put forth the effort to learn too.
Yeah.
Plus, you never stop learning.
That's true. If nobody else has anything else you want to bring up tonight, we've been pushing the hour pretty hard. Let me go ahead and say good evening, and we'll shut off. I will be back again here Thursday night. If you have any questions in the meantime, y'all, we've got the Skype chat room, and we've got the forum on the winning team site. That's winningteam.info, by the way. But in the meantime, I'll say good night to everyone. Look forward to talking.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, Mike. God bless you all.
Good night.
God bless y'all too, and we'll talk to you later.